What up? Top of the top. Thanks for waiting. We up. Y'all already know that. What's the word, y'all? Episode 542. Good to see y'all. What's up, Randy Nichols? What's up, bro? What's up, my family in here, man? How y'all doing today? What's up, Diary? What's up, Sassy? What's up, Miss Jackie? How y'all doing today? What's up, J.E.? Static. What's up, Melanice? Maintain. What's up? Y'all know what's up. Thank y'all for waiting, man. Tell y'all the truth, yo. Sometimes that's why a lot of time when I started up, it'd be for y'all to come in the chat early. You know what I'm saying? But I still be putting it together. So sometimes I can get up at 5 something and it still take a little too long, y'all, because I got a lot to talk about today. We're going to talk about it. We're going to get into it real quick. Thank y'all all for tapping in. Shout out to the replay gang. Shout out to the family. Shout out to everybody that found this channel. This is what we do around here. Catch the vibe, man. That's what it is. Anyway, look. Today we're going to be talking about how these chicks can't cook, bro. We're going to be talking about how these chicks can't cook. And now we're going to take a look at what's really been going on. Because remember, a lot of chicks wanted to be bad chicks, but they just going to be doing bad. A lot of chicks want to be dolls. They want to be Barbies and dolls, but they forgot one thing about dolls. Dolls don't do nothing. Doll does nothing. And that's what they are, dolls. They can't cook, can't do nothing. Just look cute. Anyway, we also going to talk about a fraud. Deion Sanders is a fraud. Coach Prime is a fraud. But guess what? We already spoke about on this channel. I spoke about Prime Deion Sanders a long time ago when that situation was going down in Jackson State and he left those black kids. He left that black college. He left them black boys stranded. And don't forget, all of this happened in the same place where the water was brown and dirty. So now we're going to have to update this history. We're going to have to update this story. Let me take you back into Jackson State and what Deion Sanders did. Because Charleston White is also speaking on Deion Sanders, and he is hot right now, and he's viral. Because it's something that happened. We're going to talk about it. Yeah, we're going to talk about it. Other than that, man, y'all pull up, man. We got a few other things to talk about. You know I got the updates going down. Let's go. Ice Spice cannot cook eggs. She couldn't make an omelet, y'all. I call them struggle meals. These chicks can't cook, bro. If Deion Sanders is a fraud, Charleston White puts $20,000 bounty on Deion Sanders' son on the football field, though. This is what's going on, man. It's a lot of stuff going on in America, man. I'm telling you, man, it is a whole lot of smoke. If you really pay attention, you will see everybody is beefing, bickering. But really what's going on, y'all, it's the real against the fake. Like I told y'all was going to happen. The real people are speaking up. People saying they lying, they capping, they making up stuff. People are lying and people believing them. Period. So anyway, let's get into this Ice Spice situation because we don't got too much time to play. Let's get into this. Let me show you something, man. And I'm going to be honest, man. I think somebody's pimping her. I already seen her team. It's a bunch of grown-ups behind her, like older dudes, old hip-hop dudes. I seen some dudes behind her. And in my opinion, she's getting pimped. Why? Why I say that? Because if she can't cook, 9 times out of 10. But then again, people going to say, well, I can't cook. And I'm going to get that a pass. If you can't cook, you get a pass today. But if you can't cook, did you know that's a disability? A disability is any time a human being cannot do for themselves. Okay, let me break it down for you real simple. For my people that know about nursing, don't you have to cook for your patients because they can't cook themselves, whether they're disabled or elderly? A child can't cook for themselves, can they? A person with a mental illness cannot cook, right? So that's what I'm saying. If you cannot cook, that's part of you having a disability. Why? Because if nobody was around, you would not be able to cook for yourself or feed yourself. That's a disability. Get it? Same way if you can't wipe your own ass, that's a disability. So can't cook, that's a disability. So some of y'all learn how to cook. It's not hard. You can put on makeup. You can do all type of stuff. You can twerk. You can fucking cook. Simple, man. Throw something on the stove. Shit. Get a cookbook. Master how to cook like you master using those filters. You be all right. Oh man, let's check this out. This chick 23 years old, man. You know why I'm talking smoke, man? I'm talking smack because I had to cook early, man. So I'm saying when you grow up in a house and you only had one parent, you gotta know how to cook early. That's me. I ain't bragging, I'm just telling you the truth. I'm clowning because I had to cook when I was in elementary school. Not no meals. I'm talking about, y'all know, grilled cheese, TV dinners, stuff like that. Oodles and noodles, hot dogs, Franks, basic shit. Chicken nuggets. I just know one thing. When I came home from school, I knew how to feed myself. That's all I'm gonna say. So anybody can't cook, I have to shame you today because you should be ashamed of yourself. And y'all been made into idiots because you know how to twerk a phone, you know how to twerk them apps, you know how to twerk a whole lot of stuff, but you cannot twerk a stove. Therefore, you have a disability. A lot of y'all better step y'all game up, man. I'm telling you. And you're never going to keep a man. You're never going to have a husband. You know why? He's going to have to go eat at somebody else's house. Or he's going to need another chick to buy him something. If all you do is buy your son, your partner, all you do is buy your man food, guess what? Another woman could do that. That's why a lot of y'all be lacking. Anyway, man, let me talk my smoke, man. All right, anyway, because look, this chick can't cook, man. And it's another thing I found out. She was trying to cook a struggle meal on TikTok. And I'm starting to notice a trend of how everybody is now on TikTok. And it seems to me like it's a lot of grown, promiscuous, suspect people starting to be on TikTok with the kids. I don't care what nobody say. Even though I know it's a lot of truth tellers on TikTok, I do know it's a lot of grown people, a lot of government conspiracy be on there. I know that part. But I know one thing for sure. TikTok is for kids, and there be hella kids on that shit. And it's mighty funny, TikTok is not promoted or permitted on government property, but everybody else can have it. I'm just going to say TikTok is a bomb, and it's bombing people's minds. Like porn bomb, yeah, TikTok is porn bombing people's brain because they become idiots. Most of the idiots come from TikTok. I'm gonna be honest. Most idiots come from TikTok. Most idiots get their knowledge from TikTok. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to y'all, all right? Because the people on TikTok is only telling you shit they already heard on YouTube, and all they're gonna do is point. They're gonna point to the video in the background, some shit that was already on YouTube, man. I'm just be honest, man. But TikTok is for kids, all right? Let's be honest. It's for kids. Little kiddies. But I'm confused because what the hell does little kids got to do with drinking latte when latte got caffeine in it? But somehow this shit marketed to kids. But anyway, I ain't getting all that. I'm just going to get into how chicks can't cook. And most chicks can lay the hair. They can have lashes. They can do all of that, bro. But guess what, bro? If you ask her to make some fried chicken, bro, she's going to be stuck. She's going to be a fucking gump in the kitchen. And she's going to start making excuses, bro. She gonna start making excuses. How the grease ain't hot enough. She gonna be stuck, bro. The chicken gonna be bloody. Sorry, I'm be honest, y'all. If you can't cook, I gotta troll you today, man. Learn how to cook, man, because that's a disability. You might didn't know that, but it is. I don't care if you can't cook nothing but nothing. I don't care. You better know how to cook something. That's all I'm saying, man. That means you cannot feed yourself like a baby. Only babies and disabled people cannot feed themselves. Ice Spice fans crack on her eggs and say she should leave making breakfast to Dunkin'. So her own fans is trolling her, but she trolled herself. But they say she might be a great entertainer, but a good cook, she apparently is not. The pint-sized raptures made her first attempt at cooking breakfast, and let's just say she should have left that to Dunkin'. And my point is this. I've seen the people that support her. And in my opinion, Ice Spice has a lot of handlers. In my opinion, Ice Spice is going to get pimped. She's getting pimped right now. In my opinion. That's my opinion. And I think somebody tell me about them 10K record people. I think she's dealing with the label that Tekashi 6ix9ine was dealing with too. So I already know what's going on with this. Anyway, let's move on. Because this chick can't cook. Ain't no need for me to show you none of this shit. Just look at the goddamn food, man. She was supposed to be making an omelet, y'all. What the hell is that? She was supposed to be making an omelet. And then allegedly she tasted and said it tastes nasty. What the hell is that, y'all? What the hell is that? Guess what, y'all? that represents the future generation. This represents the future, y'all. Shit. Stir-fry shit. That's what we dealing with. Everybody, this represents the minds of the people, man, the brains of the people, man. Scrambled eggs. Your brains are fucking shit. That's the average American right now, y'all. That's what this represent. This represent America, everything, man. The country, the people, shit. Stir-fry shit. A whole bunch of shit just put together. Can y'all see what's going on, man? I'm telling y'all, man, this represents the idiocracy of the fucking nation, man, of the people. People are so retarded they can't cook. Eggs. Eggs is the simplest thing you could cook in your refrigerator. What is this, y'all? Look like throw up. I call it struggle meals. And I'm trying to tell y'all, see? You cannot, man, I'm just going to, we had these conversations, man. I'm just going to be real. Marriage, all that stuff over with. Family, all that stuff over with, man. All right, this is done. All right. Nobody's trying to deal with no family. Ain't no chick nowadays trying to be no damn mother. She ain't trying to cook no damn food. That means everybody going to just fucking starve. It ain't going to be no family. All right. All right. Everybody want to be flying cute. So everybody just going to die. All right. Everybody want to be flying cute. So nobody going to cook. Everybody want to be rainbow. Ain't going to be no reproduction. Then you go right in that pan, scramble eggs. The country is shit. That's simple. That's simple, man. I ain't got time to play with y'all, man. Look, the country is shit. People can't. We're talking about the future generation. This is bigger than scrambled eggs, y'all. This is the future. This represents the future generation. They can't do shit. If a woman can, if she can't, because she ain't the only one. I'm just using her as the, you know what I'm saying, the icon. She ain't the only one. My point is, it's a lot of them. Like, I've been seeing this shit for years. And the point is, man, this represents the future. They say the children are the future, right? But what the hell are the children going to do if they can't goddamn make omelets? If a child cannot make omelets when they get older, they ain't going to do shit. They can't even cook. How you going? What you going to do? That's why I say, man, I'm not about to keep playing with this shit. And that's same on her goddamn mother, whoever. Any one of y'all that can't cook, man, and you fucking over 23, you better learn how to cook, man. Stop being a damn idiot, man. For real. You can't eat out for the rest of your life, and you're going to keep going broke on Grubhub and DoorDash because your stupid ass going to keep paying $15 and $20 for breakfast. And then you're going to be paying $30 for, you got to stop the dumb shit, y'all. You ain't going to get nowhere like that. Do you know this meal right here you're looking at only costs about, shit, $5 for real? Eggs, spinach, and tomato, that ain't that. I say about $6. But it's going to cost you $20 every time you eat breakfast because your dumb ass can't cook. Or you forever going to eat microwave breakfasts. And that's going to fry your brain more because we know for a fact that most people in this generation that can't cook, they was raised in a microwave. Voila, you see what you get when your brain was raised in a microwave? I'm not fucking with y'all. This is why I don't fuck with a lot of y'all, and I'm fucking done with y'all. I'm not fucking with none of y'all. You know why I say that? Because this shit for real. Man, I can look at this and tell, well, I know for a fact, and marriage is over because you can't have no husband cooking shit like that. That shit ain't gonna work. You can't have no kids cooking like that. You're gonna be getting them sick, all type of shit, man. I'm done, man. Let's go to Deion Sanders, man. We gotta talk about Coach Prime. A lot of y'all been seeing this Colorado stuff. I know y'all, some of y'all don't even watch sports. Y'all like Colorado. What's all this Colorado stuff? What's all this Deion? What's this? What's this? Y'all know I watch sports, so I've been on top of this from day one. I remember Deion Sanders when I was a little kid. I think I used to have his rookie card. But that ain't the point. The point is, I just been watching this stuff. And I ain't say nothing, but I got to speak on it again because it was something I already spoke about. I already spoke about Deion Sanders already. And I told you he was a fraud. And I told you he used those young black boys in Jackson State down there in Mississippi. He used them for clout. And also, I feel like he was a distraction. We're going to get into that. I'm going to show y'all something today. Anyway, Deion Sanders, Coach Prime. They are representing some other shit, y'all. They pushing this black stuff. They pushing this black. I don't know what the hell going on, y'all, but I know one thing. They're using Deion Sanders to piss these white people off. And I know they're making this type of black extravaganza around a football team that's a white football team on top of that. No disrespect to the white people. I got to keep it real. Colorado is a white college, meaning that is a historical college for you know who. But it ain't about that. It's about the shit that's going on with this Deion Sanders stuff. And I be trying to do lives without saying the N-word, y'all. Y'all see I've been trying, but it's hard because every day in the news, it's always niggas in the news. And they keep doing nigga shit. And Deion Sanders is a shiny nigga, like I told y'all, man. But look, this man is making money off the college. He made money. Man, let's just get into it. I gotta break it down because a lot of people don't watch sports. But this is some real shit. I told y'all everything is tied together. If you don't watch sports, that's on you because all agendas are pushed on all cylinders. Get it? When you're dealing with Rome, sports is a part of it. But anyway, let's go. Deion Sanders prime sunglasses bringing almost $5 million. For a lot of y'all know, you've been seeing Deion Sanders rocking the shades. Well, little did a lot of y'all know, he got a deal off rocking those shades. He got $5 million off the shades. And another thing that's going on, did y'all know college kids get paid now? And it seemed like ever since college kids can get paid, all of these celebrities are starting to flock to the colleges. But this game over the weekend of Colorado versus Colorado State, it was a nigga event. But you know what's funny? I was watching the TV and I knew some bullshit was going on because I'm watching the TV and one of the sportscasters said, he was like, this looks something like the BET Awards. And I'm like, yo, Colorado is a regular, normal white college. Oh, it's a regular college, American college like USC, UCLA, and the rest of them. It's not a nigga college. My point is Colorado is not an HBCU at all. And I see the man on TV. I said, why is this man on TV talking about this look like a BET Awards? So I already know talk. I know black talk. I know African-American talk. And I know when they throw shots subliminally. And I know when they really was saying this is a nigga fest. That's really what he said. When he said this is a BET event, yeah, they turned a football game into a fucking celebrity event. All right. When I seen Offset there, I knew it was some bullshit going on. And Lil Wayne was rapping, and he couldn't even barely rap because his voice. But my point is this. Deion Sanders left an all-black college to go to a white college, and he brought some nigga shit with him, in my opinion. And I think he's there to piss white people off, and he's there for his own personal gain to get paid, and he's there to build up the program because Colorado had the worst college program in America, basically. One of the top colleges that went to shit. Basically, Colorado as a football team is in the toilet bowl, and Deion Sanders was the shiny black man to come back and resuscitate it and bring it back up and give it stardom and fame again. Get them their clout back. You know they got to get a black man to do the dirty work. But then again, who cares? He signed up for it. So let me get into it. Because Charleston White said something, and I don't agree with Charleston White, what he said about the bounty, but a lot of stuff Charleston White said, I agree with him. A lot of stuff. All right. Now, when Charleston White start going super left, I don't rock with Charleston White. Meaning, I might not tap into Charleston White for a minute, but Charleston White says a lot of real shit. I'm just being real, all right? And he just be saying real shit. Now look, Charleston White went viral yesterday or over the weekend. You see how many views he got? 1.3 million views. And he went off on Deion Sanders about Deion Sanders being a fraud, leaving Jackson State, leaving those black boys down there in the South for dead. He left them for dead and made up an excuse talking about first when he came there, y'all, he said, God told me to come help these boys. And then he left and said, God said he got something else for me and went to a white college. Put everything on God. When you start seeing rich people keep talking about God, open your eyes wide and pay attention. But Charleston White got on his ass. Now, how many of y'all yesterday seen a story going viral about somebody was sending death threats to one of the players of Colorado? Long story short, this went viral on the 17th. It started over the weekend. Charleston White said that somebody needs to hurt Deion Sanders' son on the field, on the football field. He said he got $20,000 for another college football player to hurt Deion Sanders' son on the field. That's what he said. But it's mighty funny. Charleston White was going viral for this. And then I think they tried to derail what Charleston White was saying because they started a fake story about one of Deion Sanders, put it like this. Let me fast forward. I'm going to clarify this shit for you. Let's go back to Jackson State. I got to do it like this so you get it. Jackson State. You see Deion Sanders with Jackson State when it was convenient with the black college? He used the black college for clout, y'all. Let me explain something to y'all, man. You see those two dudes? The one to the left is his son. The one to the right, that's one of his top players. Guess what? When he left Jackson State, he took them two with him. Now let me put y'all on. The one to the right, he just got his goddamn liver shattered on Saturday because one of the young boys from Colorado State shattered his rib. Why? Because Deion Sanders and the other black coach was beefing, allegedly. Now, what happened was, Deion, see, you see how Deion walking around regular now, right? But he was regular. But see, it seemed like when Deion Sanders came to this new college, he started putting on an extra persona of this superficial black man. And he started trying to dress hood. And He claims he dressed hood because that's how he relates to the people. See that? And I'm tired of you rich niggas trying to act hood. I'm from the hood and I want to act rich. I don't want to act hood. But you dumb niggas always trying to act hood. You know why you act hood? Y'all act hood because you think that's the way to get our money and finesse us and make us think y'all down with us. But y'all not down. Y'all been rich a long time. You lived in the suburbs a long time. You're not from the hood no more. You love white people too much. So stop playing these games because we're going to keep exposing y'all. And that's all Charleston White did. He basically let it be known that Deion Sanders is a fraud and he left them black people down there. And let's not forget, because y'all know I'm going to get to it, this is real big business. This is important talk of what's going on, y'all. I'm showing y'all the warfare and I'm showing you how your own people signed up for it. Anybody on this channel know that was one of my main objectives, to show you that racism is not just racism. It's your own people doing this stuff or part of the program. So long story short, Charleston White, he went off on Deion Sanders. It went viral, as you can see, on Twitter. 1.3 million views. That was as of yesterday. So when the powers that be start seeing that, they get scared, they start scrambling. So Deion Sanders saw that. Charleston White goes off on Deion's son. So then Deion Sanders came out with a story. It was breaking news yesterday on all platforms. This man to the right played for Colorado on Saturday. They say he got a dirty hit. The boy hit him. I saw it. It was kind of dirty. Yes, it was. It was dirty. But they tried to break his ribs because of Coach Prime running his mouth. Coach Prime running his mouth with that black stuff made the other team try to break them up. So number 12, he is now out for a couple games because he got liver damage. But that's, some people feel like, put it like this, man. I ain't going to say karma. I don't want to say the wrong thing, but I'm going to say this. Deion Sanders went to this black college, got his clout up. Can you see the Sports Illustrated cover that represents clout? On the front of Sports Illustrated with his son and his homeboy, I guess. But when he left this college, he took these two stars with him. And that one to the right, liver got smashed. So he's out right now. I think some of that might be a little bit of karma. I don't know. Or it could be because Deion been running his mouth. Anyway, that's nothing to do with what Charleston White said. Now, Charleston White basically was saying that need to happen to Deion Sanders' son. And I think he put up 20,000. Now, that's the only thing I don't know because I don't want to be wrong. I don't know if Charleston White said he had 20,000 on Deion's son before this player got injured or after. Long story short, this player to the right, the dude who injured him, has been getting death threats, allegedly. According to the media, they have, in my opinion, the media started a story of this boy to the right. He's so hurt that everybody's mad at the boy who done it, and the boy that did it is supposed to be getting death threats. So a college kid is supposed to be getting death threats for hurting number 12. So that's what they said yesterday. But I peeped game. I said, man, that boy ain't getting no death threats. Deion Sanders is using this as a way to cover up that his son been getting threatened by Charleston White. Charleston White threatened his son with 20 racks, and he said right on Twitter that he got 20,000 for another college football player to hurt his son on the field. And being that this story was picking up traction, the media had to start another story of a fake death threat. Because Charleston White is telling some things. This has nothing to do with no bounty. It has nothing to do with the 20,000 Charleston White said. It has to do with Charleston White bashing Deion Sanders for being a fraud and leaving Jackson State. That was Charleston White's main objective, not no damn 20,000 bounty. 20,000 bounty was part of it. That's a joke for the football field, not off the field. Let me clarify that. The 20,000 is a bounty on the field, not off the field. All right, football stuff. But I want to show y'all something. The main thing that Charleston White was doing was exposing Deion Sanders. So if he's exposing Deion Sanders and this shit is getting 1.3 million views, that's a problem. That's why I always tell y'all, man, they don't care about me running my mouth because it ain't getting no traction. When you start getting real traction, 500,000, 300,000 million, that's when you're a problem. That's when they say, who's this? You get it? Because now, see, when you're dealing with TV media, they understand what 1.3 million views mean. Don't they look at the views on commercials? Don't they look at the views for TV shows? Ratings. So everything in media, they look at like ratings. So they say, yo, 1.3 million, that means people watching this stuff. We got to counter that. So Deion Sanders and them cooked up a fake story about a fake death threat of another college player that has nothing to do with what Charleston White said. Now we're going to break down Deion. I'm going to show you he's a fraud. And I already showed you that. It's shiny niggas that don't have no problem with fucking niggas over. And I hate to say it, but it's the truth. These people make me mad and I'm tight, but I'm not angry. Let's go. Deion Sanders went to the black college to get his clout up. He was on the NFL network. He had no coaching experience. I think he was coaching high school. He went to the black colleges. Yes, he made them a better team. They say, oh, he made them a better team. He got them national exposure. Of course he's going to get them national exposure because he is a celebrity. He's down with those people. Of course he is. But I heard Jacksonville like shit. Jackson State look like shit because I heard a lot of HBCUs look like shit on purpose. They have not been fixing them up. They got them in dirty dorms, mold. And don't forget, when Coach Prime was down here with these boys, that's when they had the black dirty water. And his players had to drink out of water bottles. My whole point is this. Deion Sanders was the one they sent to Jackson, Mississippi to pacify what they was doing to black people. Two things they was doing to black people down there that they did already. Allegedly, they stole their money. Allegedly, Brett Favre got in trouble for taking money, allegedly, taking money from the poor people. They say Brett Favre was getting money from the welfare system, allegedly. And at the same time, they was drinking dirt. They had dirt. Look, y'all, I ain't got time to play with y'all. All right, let's just look at this shit. Because they saying this is one of the wickedest things ever done to black people, man. That's what they saying, man. And nobody ain't saying shit. And Deion Sanders was the buffer. He was the one to smooth things over down there. And when his job was over, he left him with the Colorado. That's what happened, in my opinion. 60 Minutes under fire over Deion Sanders' profile. Deion Sanders had an interview the other day. And the reason why I always know when there's something funny going on, because for some reason, I saw every media platform pushing Deion. Nobody said nothing bad about him. Everybody was pushing him. Deion Sanders in Colorado, and he on 60 Minutes. And I'm like, whenever they pushing this black stuff, I know it's agenda with it. I said, let me sit back and watch. So it was a rep. Yo, y'all, I watch college football. College football is just college football. The kids just play. They just play, y'all. They made this game a nigga extravaganza. It was rappers there singing. Niggas got on chains. The football players got on gold chains. I'm like, man, what the fuck is they do? I just want to see the game. I ain't with all this shit. No, they're trying to piss people off. And also, Deion Sanders, you're creating jealousy for other kids because your son is privileged. Your son grew up rich. And now you got your son leading the football team. And now you out here trying to flex on other college kids, but really what you're doing is creating hatred and tension. That's why your player number 12 got his goddamn liver shattered last week. Maybe that's because of you, Deion, out here taunting people and doing too much instead of being humble. Anyway, a lot of people ain't gonna like what I'm saying, but I don't care because I don't care about African Americans and their dumbass opinions. Deion Sanders had the nerve to also shit on Jackson State when he left in this interview on Sunday talking to the white man. This is what he said. The distance between Jackson and Boulder is 1,000 miles and immeasurably further culturally. He basically talking fancy. He basically saying Jacksonville State ain't nowhere near Colorado. It's a long distance between them two. Basically saying financially. Get it? I ain't got time for these niggas, man. And let me tell you what else I peeped about the Colorado game. Y'all not going to believe this shit. I'm watching the game. I'm watching how they're strategically not trying to show the crowd. Why? Because it was an all-white crowd. That's a mainly white college. Then it says 1% black, something like that. I don't know. All I know is the stadium filled with white people. And they are going out their way not to show the crowd so it can look like a black extravaganza. So I'm like, what is going on? And mind you, the game came on 10 o'clock at night. So I said, look, the first week, y'all played 12 in the morning, in the afternoon. The second week, y'all played in the daytime again. Why this event y'all playing at night got Offset there? All these celebrities. What the hell it got to do with college football? Then I said, oh, there's some shit going on. Then guess what? Then I start seeing all this other shit. Deion Sanders getting paid off this shit now, y'all. He getting paid. He getting paid. He done got $5 million deal off them goddamn glasses. You feel me? Because he been using it as a promotional tool. See that? Deion Sanders secured sunglasses deal after Colorado State calls him out for media etiquette because Deion Sanders was wearing shades and hats, and the other black coach took shots at him saying, basically, my mother raised me to talk to people without glasses on. But you know how we was taught too, a man that wears glasses is a man that can't look you in the eyes sometimes. And that's why we don't believe people that wear shades like that. When it comes to talk about real stuff, like, see, I wear shades, but when you talk to somebody about something real, you're supposed to take the shades off and look them in the eye. And when a man don't do that, he's a punk, or he's hiding something, or he's trying to shice you out. Because some people, when they about to do you dirty, or they did you dirty, they don't want to look in your eyes. And Deion Sanders been walking around with them glasses on ever since he left Jackson State. Because before that, that nigga ain't wear no shades. But this is my point, y'all. Let's look. Deion Sanders defends bolting Jackson State for Colorado. I finished the task. What was your task? Was your task to go down there and do some distractions? Or was it to really help them boys? Because you claim you went down there to help boys, but looked at me like, was that your son and his homeboy? Are those the boys you was talking about? And Deion, you also been using this slogan about, this is what he said, y'all. You give me boys, I turn them into men. You still talking that man talk, Deion? I got something for you, because it's something you did, Deion, that I spoke about it before. I don't think you should be the one to teach boys nothing but how to play football. That's it. Or you was a football player, you was a good football player, you was a good basketball player, you was a good athlete, and they say good athletes is good niggas that know how to jump high, run fast, and do a lot of other stuff. Clown stuff, all right? You're entertainment. You're not a leader, all right? Just lead your own household. Tired of you fake ass leaders. You ain't shit. All right? But let's look. Deion Sanders has served as the head football coach at the Jackson State University from 2020 to 2022. You see how long he been there? But I'm going to show y'all something. I'm going somewhere with this. Strategic. Let's peep game. Deion Sanders has decided to stop coaching at a historically black college. College football fans and HBCU alumni are still coming to terms with Deion Sanders announcing his departure because he left out of nowhere. And he said he loved those kids and he ain't going nowhere. And God sent him to help these boys down here in Jackson State. He loved little black boys. But as soon as he had a chance, he dipped on them out of nowhere. But I know Deion Sanders, you're probably a puppet, and they're telling you what to do. I know what it is. I'm going to get to that. But Charleston White been speaking on Deion, saying how he's a fraud. And he also been exposing out his own mouth that Deion Sanders left a black college for a white college. That is what Charleston White is pushing. Deion Sanders left a black college for white people. That's what Charleston White pushing, period. All right? And they're trying to hide what he's talking about. They don't want people to get hit. Because why? This is the real reason why, y'all. Brett Favre. Sports Illustrated story lays out Brett Favre was driving force in welfare scandal. How many of y'all do not know still that Brett Favre is allegedly accused of taking $77 million in state funds, and they say that was the money supposed to go to the welfare system, social service. That was the money for the people's, you know what? That was the welfare money. See that? Do you see this? Rich people. Brett Favre, already rich. For those who don't know sports, Brett Favre is the old Tom Brady, meaning he used to be the man, top-notch quarterback, made a lot of money. And his face is the face of scamming. But I will say this, it's not just Brett Favre. Allegedly, it was certain state officials in on this big scam. He just the fall guy. The whole plan, all you got to know is this. $77 million got finessed. That $77 million was supposed to go to black people and poor people, y'all. Poor blacks, poor white trash, and everybody that's poor. Remember I told y'all before on this channel, I said it's parts of the South they keep poor on purpose. They kept parts of the South poor on purpose so they would never rise again. All that's by design, y'all. And they still do it to this day. I already told y'all that. The people in Alabama, Mississippi, in certain places, Florida, they give people hell. South Carolina, you get it? They don't want people to come up. So this was a plan. So this now mind you, y'all, let's keep I need y'all to pay attention. See, a lot of y'all know about this. For those who don't know sports, you got to pay attention. This is real shit. While Deion Sanders was down there doing this, get it? He was down there faking like he was there to help the kids. Meanwhile, Brett Favre was dealing with this money stolen. Government officials. Y'all see where I'm going with this, right? And at the same exact time, y'all, let's not forget what else was going on. They had the dirty water. They had the dirty water, y'all. 1 year after the water system in Jackson, Mississippi failed during heavy flooding, precipitating one of the highest profile municipal public health crises in recent U.S. history. It was the highest profile public health crisis. It was a public health crisis that they put on our people down there, y'all, and nobody ain't say nothing. They didn't have water for a long time. It was fucking mud. It was black. And DEION didn't do shit. And he ain't say nothing. I didn't see him say nothing about brown water because he was the pacifier. So when our people down there was getting their money stolen and had to drink brown water, Deion Sanders was down there pacifying and camouflaging the people and distracting them with Jacksonville, or should I say Jackson State football. He had everybody wrapped up in Jackson State football while Brett Favre was in the headlines. See that? To this day, I don't know if the water's straight yet. That's right, y'all. Now look, I'm going somewhere with this shit. Check it out, y'all. Now look, how the Jackson water crisis is hurting its restaurants. Do you also know that the dirty water helped ruin a lot of owned restaurants? Just so happened, if you was a black-owned restaurant, how you gonna make money if the water black? I told y'all before, this is warfare. When they killed our people back in the day, when they conquered this country, they killed them by poisoning the water. They killed the water and they killed the buffalo. Just so happened, he paid for Colorado, buffalo. And they wearing cowboy hats. Y'all know what the Cowboys did? The conqueror poisoned our water and killed our buffalo, cut off our food supply. To this day, they are still poisoning the water and cutting off our food supply. Brett Favre cut off the food supply from the welfare system. Y'all following me? He cut off the food supply. Now I'm going to show y'all something else. Check this out. Did y'all know Brett Favre threatened to sue Shannon Sharpe when Shannon Sharpe spoke up about this stuff? Check it out. Brett Favre case against Shannon Sharpe continues. 2 weeks ago, Hall of Fame quarterback Brett Favre settled his defamation lawsuit against Pat McAfee. Pat McAfee just got hired by ESPN. I told y'all about Pat McAfee. Pat McAfee is an old football player. He's not old, but he used to play football. He was a kicker. He started a YouTube channel. I told y'all about him. Pat McAfee got up to 2-point-something million subscribers, and he just got a major deal at ESPN. He is now on ESPN right now. This is what I told a lot of fools about playing on the internet. Anyway, guess who else just went to ESPN? Shannon Sharpe. Did you know that Shannon Sharpe's brother, Sterling Sharpe, used to play football with Brett Favre? Did y'all know that? A lot of y'all don't know Shannon Sharpe's brother named Sterling Sharpe. Sterling Sharpe was in the NFL before him. He was a very great player, but he got hurt. And he played for the Green Bay Packers. Shannon Sharpe's older brother used to be tight and play with Brett Favre. Now, let me show you something again. Do you see Shannon Sharpe and Brett Favre? I'm showing you connection. Do you see Shannon Sharpe and Coach Prime? I'm showing you connection. And what else, y'all? They all play football. Do you see this football stuff as a bunch of nonsense? Do you see how now Deion Sanders is playing a role? What was his role, y'all? His role was to go down to Mississippi and distract the people that were getting their welfare money stolen and had to deal with issues like dirty water. His job was to go down there and be a buffer and distract everything. And that's why he only stayed 2 years and left. Why? Because when the tension died down, it was good for him to go. Now he's in Colorado with another agenda. And I guess now it's to turn Colorado back to black. Now, I ain't going to say back to black. He got to use the black element to make Colorado some money. Because I told you, you ain't going to make no money unless black people involved. And I told you, it's people that don't like you, but they'll deal with you because you make money. And that's all you're good for. So all you got to know this, y'all. Colorado, as a college, was in the gutter Football-wise, trash. I think last year they only won one game. Deion Sanders is there. They now won 3 in a row. And while they're winning, Deion is monetizing everything. He monetized the shades he's wearing. They say he just made a $5 million deal. They got shirts, they Coach Prime on it. He has monetized himself under a college, and this shit has never, ever happened, ever, ever, ever. It is plenty of white people pissed off. Coaches have not done this shit. They say college is for the kids to learn to play sports. This nigga's coming here with entertainment, selling shit, doing a whole bunch of shit, exploitation, and talking about the kids. And this shit is getting boring, and I'm fucking done, but I had to clarify this shit. Because look, I don't agree with Charleston White talking about putting bounties on people. But when Charleston White said that Deion Sanders left that black college for them white kids, I agree with him 100%. And that's the whole game. But let's continue on because I ain't finished. Because it's one thing Deion Sanders say he should have never said, and it's 2 things he do. He pissed me off. He always talking about God and how God asked him to save him and chose him to do this and that. And one thing Deion Sanders said, y'all, you send me some boys, I turn them into men. Really? How you gonna turn them into men? You gonna thrust them? What you gonna do? You gonna do it the Roman way, the Greek way? How you gonna do it? How you gonna turn boys into men? Because at this point, you should have never said that, idiot. A lot of my smart people get what's going on. Y'all know what's going on. This Deion Sanders. This Coach Prime. Coach Prime. Coach Prime. Coach Prime. Oh, Coach Prime, Deion. So that's why I say I knew the game. When I seen white people act like they were scared to say something bad, I know the white people was tight at ESPN and Fox. They know this some bullshit, but they had to go with the story. Yeah, man, Deion Sanders, man, he's really doing a good job. Hey, man, he's a good leader for these kids. It's so good, man, what he's doing for Colorado. Anytime it's hype, I just sit back and listen. I say, here go the hype. When you see the hype, y'all, it's some bullshit going on. I said, let me pay attention to this shit. This Coach Prime, y'all, Deion Sanders. Coach Prime. But remember what I told y'all about these shiny niggas born in the 60s and 50s and all that? And I told you about these old heads. I told you, a lot of these old heads that grew up back in the day was ashamed of being black. They was ashamed of being black. And when they was little boys, they used to watch white TV. And when they watched white TV, they always had dreams of making it big one day. Because these are the little boys that grew up being black wasn't cool. Because black people got knocked upside their head on TV and bit with dogs and chased by a white man. And when these little black boys are scared, or should I say, when these men were little boys, they were scared of the Klan. Don't forget that, y'all. Black boys from the South back in the 60s were scared of the goddamn Klan. That's them right here. They grew up with a slave mentality, y'all, of fear of the white man. So this is where this term comes from. If you can't beat them, join them. A lot of people were scared of the white man. So they already had in their mind when they were little kids, they want to be just like them. This is the number one generation of selling out, like I told y'all, because this is the generation, their fight was to fight to be black. I'm a human. And they also was ashamed to be black at the same time. So they was proud to be black with one fist, but then the other hand, they put their head down because they was ashamed. Do you get it? That's why I call them shiny niggas. This is a mental thing, y'all. Most blacks at this time, born in the 50s, or if you was a kid in the 60s, a kid in the 70s, they grew up with a real dark slave, low self-esteem mentality, meaning they wanted to be white. As soon as they got money, I told y'all, all they're going to do is everything white. That's it. But they always going to sell to you that black talk, that black stuff. And I told y'all before, all of these dudes got college degrees. They are very, very smart. But you don't get paid off black people talking smart. When you get paid off black people, you got to talk super ignorant. Let me be real with y'all. I know what I got to do. I know sometimes I got to curse, act ignorant. I got to act a fool because you're going to get bored. But I ain't got a college degree. But y'all know I also know how to talk very articulate. It's my job to talk articulate or smart when I'm handling my business or when I'm dealing in the public, when I'm dealing with certain ranking officials and I look them in the eye and I talk to them. I don't care who they are. But see, these people feel like when they talk to you, they got to dumb you down and they got to use slang and they got to do all this shit to play with your fucking head when the whole time they college kids, man. They good people, come from good homes, meaning. Just like his son. His son gonna look ratchet. His son wear gold chains while he play football. You ain't from the hood, nigga. You ain't from the hood. You're not tough. But you niggas are the main ones want to wear dreads, all this shit. And there's nothing wrong with that. I'm not shaming y'all. I'm just sick of you niggas. You know why? You want to be hood. You want to rep the hood, but you don't really want no parts of the hood. See, you want to be black. You want to rep black when it's convenient, but you don't really want to be black. And I ain't seen not one of you niggas with a microphone, not one of y'all with a voice, say nothing about all of those migrants that came in the country at every city near you. That's why I'm done with you niggas. And y'all want to convince me that y'all black leaders. Y'all ain't nothing, man, all right? Y'all represent nothing. Now, let me go back in history what I was saying. These niggas were born in the goddamn 50s and 60s and all that. Bottom line is this, man. I'm about to cut the goddamn chase. Let's go back into history, all right? This is Flip Wilson. Some of y'all know where I'm going at. That's why I told y'all, man, this shit ain't just start up. This shit been going on. Let me show y'all where a lot of this shit started from. This Flip Wilson, one of the first black men to sell out. He was the first man to become famous off being a drag queen on TV at a time when black people was going through hell. Flip Wilson Jr. was an American comedian and actor best known for his television appearances during the late 1960s. That's my point. That's the dude they grew up watching in the 60s. Get it? In the 70s, they were watching a repeat. They don't talk about Flip Wilson because they don't want to talk about Geraldine. That's Flip Wilson right there to the left, y'all. Geraldine. And this was all that stuff started back then when a white man had to thrust the black man of Hollywood. Was thrusting their ass. Yeah. So Tyler Perry, all he did was pick up the old foundation that Flip Wilson had already laid. Get it? Now we talking black history. Flip Wilson was the first black man to sell it on TV. And a lot of these black men from back in the day, that's who they grew up on. Now you see why back then it was certain grandfathers and fathers that knocked their kid up. Boy, stop acting like that. Fix your wrist. Get away from that. Just stop sitting up on your mother like that. They knew what was going on back then because they were coming in the room catching their kids watching Geraldine back then. Flip Wilson. Flip Wilson put in the minds of a lot of people. A lot of people say they was born like that. Did you know a lot of that shit was programming? See, it was programmed to some of y'all daddies, and guess what? It was in some of y'all DNA. That's why you like that. Because your daddy grew up watching Geraldine in them. This is all my opinion. I'm just making up stuff, all right? But I know the science of subliminal messages. Now, like I say, this stuff been going on. See that? Now you see why we say never trust a man with a smooth face? Now you see why we say that? Never trust a man with a smooth face. Some of us live by that and on the street by law. That's one of my laws. I don't care. It don't got to do with just zesty neither. I don't trust certain men of a certain caliber with a bald face. I just don't, bro. I don't. It also represents you trying to be too perfect. But it ain't about that. It also means you might be a cross-dresser. See that smooth face? Smooth face. Yeah, some people rock smooth faces because it's easier for them to cross-dress. I'm not saying Deion Sanders cross-dress, but some of y'all walking around with smooth face, I wouldn't be surprised if y'all cross-dresses at night. I wouldn't be surprised. That's why you got that smooth face. It's hard to be a cross-dresser when you got a full beard and all this hair growing out. It's more work, ain't it? But that's my point. And like I said, in these last days, a lot of y'all going to be dressing up like Deion because y'all going to have to sell y'all buns out here. So look, man, that stuff selling out been going on. But most black men that are in their 50s now, 60, they grew up watching this stuff as kids. Geraldine, Flip Wilson. And I remember they used to joke on this stuff. But they was always having a black man dress up like this. That's why black men have always been the face of this behavior. Not the white man, even though they do it too. On the regular, they're the main ones do it. But they're not the face of it. See Sammy Davis Jr. acting like he ready to hit that? This is how they made them coon back in the day. They made them coon and made them be savages. But you also got to remember, this is what was confusing the families. This is also why a family knew that TV wasn't nothing back then. They knew the TV was trash. Because back then, you got to remember, this was forbidden to be on TV to see that. But they always knew to disguise it as comedy. Because when you're dealing with comedy, that's how you trick black people with comedy, music, and dancing. So this old, y'all, this ain't nothing new. This is what Jay-Z and them grew up watching, Flip Wilson. Yeah. Anybody that's I bet you if you ask people from the rainbow community that's older, I bet you they'll tell you they used to watch this too. Because this was he was popular, y'all. He was big. He was Martin before Martin. Do you now get it? He was Martin before Martin. Now you see where they get it from? Now you see what all this mama stuff was about? Do you see the subliminal message of playing with his buns? That means he's getting plowed. That means a man been getting plowed. See part 2? Both of them getting plowed in the back. See that? All that was subliminal messages. And guess what? These are all the TV shows that were designed for you to show your kids. That's why I say I couldn't wait to talk about this, because I watched it all happen in real time. When Big Mama was playing, it was all together. Y'all remember, it was an episode. White chicks, Big Mama. Tyler Perry was making movies back to back to back. Vespuccia, Eddie Murphy. It was all this cross-dressing stuff going on. And the kids and the people that grew up watching all this later grew up to join the LGBTQ community, because they were already getting this stuff programmed in their brain when they was kids anyway. But see, all that represented getting thrusted from the back. You got to know subliminal messages. Why of all times is he playing with his backside? That means getting thrusted. But that comes from Geraldine. Ain't nothing new. They were showing this in the 70s. Now you see where Martin get his swag from? Now y'all see where it come from? It just so happened it always got to be the black man to play these games. See where it come from? See, Richard Pryor was not Richard Pryor getting accused. What has Richard Pryor been accused of, y'all? Zesty behavior, right? See for yourself. They was playing these games back then. It's nothing new. So all I'm saying is this is the generation that DEION and them come from. That's their generation. All right. So they do any fucking thing for $1. They will do any fucking thing, because all they know is they don't want to be black. We don't want to be in the ghetto, and we want to be respected black men. But every time they see white man, you're always gonna see a smile you never seen before. And I told you, a lot of black men been perpetrating rich, but all they've been doing is getting checks from the white man. None of y'all are self-made millionaires. Y'all all get paid off using white man platform, because that's what y'all supposed to do. That's your job. Entertain. I'm not mad at y'all neither. This is not no hate. I'm just gonna tell y'all who y'all are, because y'all got too big-headed. And I'm just trying to show y'all, no matter how much money you got, you can't buy yourself back. DEION, to the day you die, this will forever be on the internet. So don't forget that. See, they calling you Coach Prime now, but when they Google you years from now, DEION, that's what they're gonna see. So it don't matter what you say. That's another trick they use with the internet. That's it. So I just want to show y'all, man. Look at Tom Selleck. I think, yeah, that's Tom Selleck. My point is this, man. Black people been selling out. They've been signing up to sell out. And black people's job is to do the dirty work for the white people that can't do it. Now you see why they was going to play the black and white game? But all you got to know is, I got to remember, somebody tell me the movie, man. I seen the movie pop up one day. I don't know the name of it, but it was from back in these days. And it was about a black cross-dresser that was a serial killer, killing people. I think it came out in the 70s. I don't remember the name, but I remember seeing it though. I don't remember the name, y'all. Please, somebody tell me the name if y'all know. It's a movie already came out, y'all, about a black cross-dresser that was going around killing. It came out back in the day. That's why I said they've been pushing this stuff. This stuff ain't nothing new. But it's always been the face of black people. See that? So ask the question, why do black people always got to dress up to get rich? Why? Do you see how they were subliminally planting this in our brain back then? Can you understand that it was niggas was hitting that stuff back then? I want to show y'all something else about Martin. Do you see how the swag is nothing new? Do chicks still do that with their nails? Ain't nothing new, y'all. Nothing new. Nothing new. Do chicks not still do that? Only thing different is the hairstyle. Chicks still get their hair braided, just different hairstyle with different braids, same shit. Because do chicks not have, look, the piercing, that represents the ghetto nigga chick. All right, it's nothing new. And they always had a classification for the ghetto nigga chick. And the ghetto nigga chick represents the black woman that all she want to do is look cute and is dumb as bricks. Can't do nothing. See that? That's why Ice Spice can't cook eggs. The same way they say the blonde white woman, what? Is dumb, right? They say the blonde white woman is beautiful. Like the blonde represents the beautiful white woman, but she's so dumb she can't do nothing else but have sex. See that? That's what it represents. That's what the ghetto black woman represent. She's so dumb, she's only good for one thing, having sex and babies. See that? That's what they promote, y'all. See that? How y'all still flex to get y'all nails and show your nails off in your pictures? That shit ain't nothing new, y'all. Only difference is back then, Real woman wore real gold on their fingers. In this generation, y'all don't wear no gold. Y'all wear fake gold or nothing. That's the difference. But the persona of the lashes, the eyebrows, the fingernails, that shit ain't nothing new. The hair, only thing new is the hairstyles. And how y'all get your nails done. Now y'all might use gel. Ain't nothing new, y'all. They always been selling us the same shit. So all you gotta know is everything we doing is fucking old. That's why we on the Ferris wheel. See that? See how they been put the blonde wig on Jamie Foxx? Don't black chicks to this day still put on blonde wigs? Yes, they do. All this was subliminal messages. This was all clowning us and trolling us. Now you see why to this day why Jamie Foxx still get a check? Now let's get back to New York. This is the realest shit ever spoke. And New York Mayor Eric Adams warns low-income residents will suffer if the city doesn't get funds. This is my nail on the coffin of what I already said. I'm not going to beat a dead horse. Now y'all can see it out the horse's mouth. I'm not going to get into it. I'm tired. The migrants are already here. They're already in position. They're already getting to the bag. They're already here to win. The race is some will finish first and others will finish last. And once you finish last in this race, it's over for you. And the mayor just told you to your face again. What did he say, y'all? Low-income residents. Let me break it down for those who are slow. Anybody deal with social service, anybody under the poverty level. They say under the poverty level is if you make under 17,000, you're under the poverty level. Low-income residents will suffer if the city doesn't get funds. They are now saying, people of the city, they don't have no money for you. Anybody that's been paying attention to this channel, we already know where the money at. And just so happen, they saying this as soon as it's about to get dark and cold. But you know, I think on this channel, I think I said before, the closer we get to election, the more it's going to get real. The more we get into the fall, the more people are going to fall. I told you, America runs on a system. If you pay attention, you will see the fucking system. It's nothing new. I'm not a genius. I just know how this shit run. That's why I'm still here talking to y'all. They told you to your face now what you going to do. Low-income residents will suffer if the city doesn't get funds. Guess what, y'all? They're not getting no funds. They just spent all the funds paying $500 a day in hotels. Now, on the back end, he telling you, we ain't got nothing for y'all. I have nothing else to say about this. It's done. This was the illest warfare tactic they ever used. We won't destroy them. We don't need no guns. Just replace them. There you have it, y'all. I'm done, y'all. But this is not just New York. This is everywhere. Everywhere. But when it happened in New York first, that should let you know it's about to go down. So look, the mayor warns. It's a warning now. Low-income residents will suffer. He gave a warning. So that's how it worked. They always got to tell you what they're going to do to your face before they do it. So there you have it, y'all. That's that. And don't forget, Ice Spicy from New York. So right now, she looking bad too because her ass can't even cook. And she represents a lot of people that can't cook. That means their ass ain't going to be able to survive. And some of y'all, if y'all get cut off of that goddamn system, you really ain't going to be able to cook. Because according to what the mayor said, that money ain't looking right. So you see how they do in America? In New York, they telling people they ain't got no money for them. Oh, you thought New York was different from the South? You was a sad idiot. In the South, they doing bad too. Because in the South, they had to struggle with dirty water and they doing bad down there too. It's media blackouts on this stuff, man. That's why you got to remember this too. I'm reading this stuff off the internet. This stuff ain't on TV. They're not putting it out there like that. That's my whole point. All this is not on TV. This is covert. That's why they want your stupid ass to keep scrolling on dumb shit all day while the whole time they fucking your life over. That's it. By the time you look up, life is already gone. Life has passed us by. All right? So that's why I say, man, a lot of y'all spend too much time trying to look cute, trying to look good. And bro, you've been wasting your time too much chasing chicks that can't cook. So that means all y'all going nowhere. And most of y'all going to be so broke, you will not be able to afford it much. You're not going to be able to afford it. This shit's expensive. And some of y'all going to worry about what you going to eat for the night. But that don't matter. That does not care. Nobody cares no more, y'all. Nobody cares. So that's all I'm saying. And this is what I want to show y'all too. People's like, yo, she has a following called Munchkins. I know that. It's coded messages. Munch, we know what Munch mean. We know what the song Munch mean. They told you right here. The drink is named after Munch. The drink is named after eating coochie. Let's stop playing. I just want to show y'all. The Ice Spice Munchkins drink is a part of the particular food chain fall drink menu, and it aptly named after Bronx rapper and her breakout single, Munch. It is named after Munch. Because after you eat some coochie, I guess, your face gonna look like a goddamn munch, a munch drink. You see how they do subliminal messages? I guess when she nut in your mouth, bro, that's the whipped cream, I guess. You see how Duncan, all the subliminal messages, man. Her fan base is kids. Y'all not getting it yet, huh? A lot of y'all gonna go to Duncan because your ass can't cook anyway. I'm done. Finish. More to come. Shout out to the people that's tapped in. Shout out to everybody in here, man. That's all I'm saying, y'all. Look. The attack is on, and that's that. The generation of the future is finished. Unless they start shaking, they done. All right? You're having all these goddamn kids, but you cannot cook. What the hell are you doing? That's why it's a lot of malnutrition things going on now. Can't cook. Do you know it don't take? Do you know? Oh, look. Put the water in. Look, put the spaghetti in the boiling water. Put the ground beef in the pan. Brown it real good, and then just put some sauce in it. That's all you got to do. And drain the spaghetti. Spaghetti, bang. Feed the kids that. It's easy. See how easy that was? There's no excuse not to cook, man. I'm going to be honest. You can't cook. Y'all going to be fucking mad, but I'm telling you, man, it's a disability. But I'm going to leave it alone because I know a lot of y'all can't cook, man. I don't feel bad. I got an older brother, and he can't cook neither. Don't feel bad. I think he just learned how to cook a little while ago, man. Now you see why a lot of brothers back in the day were like, you going to get your ass in their kitchen and cook because he couldn't cook. That's all a lot of that was. They wasn't trying to be mean to women. They just couldn't cook, man. Some brothers, they grew up, their mama feeding them to the rest of it till they were 30-some years old. They got married. They couldn't cook or wash clothes. It ain't that some brothers can't wash clothes. You thought they were just trying to make woman and be bossy. No, he can't wash clothes. That man bleach all your shit, fuck it up. That's why he needs you to do it. Because that's a disability, man. Bro, if you need a woman to cook and do everything for you, that's a disability. Meaning, it's cool to have a chick to do all that, but if she can't do it, that means what, you gonna be dirty with dirty underwear, bro? You just gonna wear dirty clothes. So, bro, you just gonna starve because your chick ain't cook for you? Because you know, bro, some chicks will get you back like that. Fix your ass. They ain't cooking that nigga nothing. You be sitting there looking stupid because you know you can't cook, bro. You need looking dumb. Nigga, they're making tuna fish sandwiches. Thank y'all for donating to the channel. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Malaya. Salute, Efren. Thanks for becoming a member. Y'all know what's up. Yeah, y'all. Learn how to cook, man. You know why it ain't no excuse? You got Google in your hand now. There's no excuse. You Google everything else. You can know how to cook on YouTube, just like everything else. You can Google menus. Shit, some of y'all might start learning how to cook. You might learn how to cook better than other people. You know why? It's better food out now. Back in the day, we had to eat the same shit. That's why I fucking hate soul food. I don't eat that shit once in a while. Y'all be real, man. And I ain't eating all that. I don't get that shit out. Man, I don't want to see that shit, man. I want to see no more fried chicken, y'all. I'm done. I'm sorry. I'm done with that shit, man. Don't y'all understand we had to eat that shit since we was fucking 3 years old and shit? I'm not eating no goddamn Kraft macaroni in a box. I can't eat that shit no more, man. I'm telling y'all, man, I don't want to see that shit. I don't. You know what I'm saying? Now, look, you know how you get cravings? I might get a craving for some soul food, probably some barbecue chicken, macaroni and cheese, you know what I'm saying? Cornbread. But at the end of the day, I don't eat that shit like that. I like different exotic shit. So all this new food out, y'all can learn how to cook different shit that we ain't even know how to cook. We had to eat the same shit our whole life, man. Niggas tired of eating meatloaf and shit, man. You know, fucking meatloaf. Tired of that shit, y'all. Y'all had no clue, man. Y'all don't eat pork anyway. But who's still eating pork chops and goddamn? Come on, man. Niggas tired of that shit, bro. I'm not eating that shit till the day I die. Some of y'all is though. Yeah, man. Bro said Big Phil said he like to watch the woman cooking the sexy attire. Yeah, man. You gotta cook exotic shit now. Now you make your own shit up, man. I know, Ty, you will get tired of soul food. I bet you any amount of money, Ty, you can't cook neither. Anybody that loves soul food, I bet you any amount of money you can't cook. You know you my bro, Ty, but I bet you can't cook, bro. I bet you, bro. I bet you, bro. It's all good. I'm tired of that shit. Man, they ain't nothing to drop some chicken in the goddamn deep fry. That shit gonna pop right up and cook itself. But nigga, you about to die off that shit, bro. Your ass gonna stay tired, woozy. You get older, you gonna have high blood pressure, goddamn it. Nigga be tired. Nigga slept for 8 hours, woke up, ate, and back to sleep, tired again. How the fuck you tired? You just woke up. Now I ate that fried chicken. That shit was good. Yeah, that shit put your ass back to sleep too. Yeah, that's right. Damn right, Wax. Niggas know. Niggas love that shit. Niggas love soul food. Man, I eat that shit. I got this one spot I go to, but they make grill shit. You feel me? So I get like smoked beef brisket, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? They got the little string beans and shit. I be getting my shit on, but I don't eat it like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't be fucking with that shit. Man. That shit only gonna do two things, man. That shit gonna blow you up or put you to sleep, man. That's it, man. Shit gonna give you nigga-itis, man. I ain't say I don't eat soul food. Soul food was created, man. Soul food is called nigga food, all right? They just put a nice name on it. Soul food is black food, all right? Soul food means black food. That's it. That's all that shit mean. Black food. The food they gave us that we had to finesse and make our best of that shit. That's what the fuck we did. But guess what? We ain't got to eat that shit no more. They wouldn't let your ass eat broccoli back in the day. They wouldn't let you eat the good spinach. They gave you collard greens. That shit was fucking leaves. Know why? That shit take hard to digest in your body. Did you know that? That's why they gave us that shit. Collard greens take, you gonna tell me you didn't learn hold up, y'all. You mean to tell me you still ain't peep game how it take hours to cook fucking collard greens? You still ain't peep game how collard greens is tougher than fucking meat? That's how they tricked us. Collard greens is more tougher than meat. That shit jam you up, y'all. That's the shit they was giving us to fuck us over, man. That is the food that actually turned us into niggas. That's what happened. We didn't eat that stuff. When they created this entity called nigga, they created pet food for them called soul food. Get it? Soul food is pet food for a black person. Get it? See, I got to break it down different ways for you. Yeah, you feed a black person soul food. That's how you make them black. Get it? If a white person pulled up right now and say, I eat soul food, you going to say that nigga cool as shit? He black like us, he eats soul food. See that? All that shit is coded, man. They created your diet. That's why you eat it and stick to it. They taught us to drink Kool-Aid. Don't drink the Kool-Aid. High sugar. You was drinking Kool-Aid as a kid. So when you get older, you have high sugar. So a lot of y'all that got sugar, it's because a lot of time, y'all, we was drinking sugar. And think about it, y'all, as kids. I said this before. When we was kids, we was eating candy, chasing that down with soda, and then chasing that down with Kool-Aid, and then chase that down with a honey bun. Nigga, we were sugar addicts, sugar fiends. So our sugar is not just bad because we old. We was raised on sugar. And that's the program. Also, we destroyed our teeth, and we need a dentist, and a lot of people be about to die because of sugar. If you look like this, y'all. We grew up on sugar, but then some of y'all got older and started drinking alcohol. Alcohol is sugar. That's why some of y'all get old, your liver body starts shutting down because we took in too much sugar. So when I told y'all I stopped certain shit, because I've been not trying to die before my time. That's why I stopped a lot of bullshit. Drinking every day, drinking all the time, eating eat any fucking thing. I don't do that shit no more, man, because they program us to do that shit. They kill your ass, so by the time you get over 40, you start checking that calendar. Like you about to clock out soon. You got about a couple years left, huh? That's how some of y'all program right now. What's up, Pillsbury? Prime always want the spotlight since high school. Remember on that 60-minute interview that a major college offered Prime money and he said, entertain me. That means show me the money. That's right. That nigga's always about the money. Because I told you, niggas from this era, they all about the money. They're not about black people. They have no knowledge of themselves. Everything they know come from the white man. They get up in those lodges and fraternities and they think they smart, but they not. All the white man did was teach you how to be a smarter nigga than the other niggas. That's it. I'm going to stay clowning them. You know why? No matter how much money they get behind the scenes, y'all know what they calling this man. Y'all know what they saying. You know why? They run their fucking mouth, but they have not done nothing self-made. Deion Sanders, you can talk till you blue in the face, but you do not have money to buy a football team. When you buy an NFL team, then I say, that black man did his thing. But you ain't buying no football team. You know why? Because y'all money ain't up like that. All y'all do is get checks from from the white man. Y'all been doing it since y'all were kids, and y'all gonna keep doing it because that's all you know. Meanwhile, Brett Favre in his picture stole $77 million, allegedly. He stole $77 million doing nothing. Because he don't got to kiss nobody ass because he white. He know how to use his white card. Just get money and don't say shit. And let niggas kiss your ass all day. See that? So I ain't mad at Brett Favre neither. Because these niggas the one kissing his ass. Because they all with the same program. Get it? And it's sad, Shannon Sharp, because I actually got respect for that man. But he been co-signing DEION hard. Man, Coach Prime this. And if somebody, and see, they got the white people scared. If the white people say something, they're going to get labeled as racist. So all of the white people on TV going with the game, but I've been seeing smirks. I know how white people work. So that's all I'm telling you. I know how they work. So I just be watching the shit. You know what I'm saying? They be wanting to say shit, but they don't say nothing. That's how I know it's a nigga extravaganza. And the whole thing, let me sum it up for those who pulled up. What all this shit is about with Charleston White. Charleston White called Deion Sanders out for leaving those black boys for a white school, period. He left the black organization in shambles to help the white establishment get back in graces. His job is to clean the white school up and get it back popping, make it relevant so they can be in the same light as USC, UCLA, Utah, Oregon, and the rest of them. Get it? Alabama and the rest of it. His job is to go get the clout back. And also, while he's getting the clout back, he's making money on the side. He got side deals clicking. He got a $5 million deal off the shades. You get it? He's monetizing shit. Meanwhile, he's making up an excuse why he ran on those black kids after he told them, God sent me to come save y'all. God sent me to help these boys. And I did my job. I got them on TV. But now I just got to go, boss. I just got to go to a boss man need me at the other school. Boss man need me at the big college. I just got to go now. Come on, boys. He took these two boys with him too, y'all. He didn't just leave. He took the best players off the team with him too, y'all. Look at that. Bingo. Because now he's trying to get his son a bag. That's his son to the left. He's now trying to get his son rich. He's also been showing favoritism with his son and his homeboy over the rest of the kids. And this boy to the right just got his ribs shattered on Saturday. He got his liver messed up. And it's a rumor being spread that the kid who cracked his ribs has been getting death threats. That's what Deion Sanders said. But I don't believe nothing he say or the media. I believe Deion Sanders is using this kid as a distraction because Charleston White is gaining a lot of traction off exposing Deion Sanders. 1.3 million views. He is exposing Deion Sanders for being a fraud and finessing those black kids. And I did a special on that shit months ago. So I'm not riding on Charleston White coattail. I'm actually co-signing what he said about Deion. I'm not co-signing what he said about the 20,000 on that kid. Because Charleston White said he got 20,000 on Deion Sanders' son to the left if any college player breaks his ass up and get his ass hurt on the football field. So Charleston White said some foul shit. But what he said about Deion was the truth. Deion is cooning out here. See that? This when he was finessing the black people, y'all. Y'all see what he pointing at. Y'all see what he doing. He ain't slick. He ain't smart. And don't forget, y'all, Deion Sanders said, you send me your boys, I turn them into men. That's what he said. I turn them into men. I'll pass on that. I'll pass on that. If this is what men got to do to make it in this world, oh well. See that, Deion? Are you really a man, Deion? Are you really a man? I didn't know men play like that. But when you're all about $1, nigga do anything. See that? Where the money at? Show me the money. Same way we know is men that'll bend over for the right price. They will bend over. Yes, they will. And then there's some that'll bend over for free. Yep. Told you, man. Y'all dudes are sorry. We done on this, y'all. Episode finished. Shout out to the people in the building, man. Shout out to my family up in here, man. All y'all, we here. It's nothing really to talk about. We done spoke about it. The generation of the future is fucking finished because we now can see. You can see with your own eyes. A chick will rap her ass off, go on tour, convince your kids, talk about eating coochie all fucking day. You put them in the goddamn kitchen, quiet. Whenever somebody that run their fucking mouth, you ask them some shit they don't know, watch how quiet they get. Well, I think Come on, man. Noodle brains. Noodle brains. This represents the future generation. Scrambled eggs. Remember the commercial? This is your brain on drugs. See that? This is your brain on drugs. This is your brain on fucking hip hop. This is your brain on every fucking thing you niggas do. This is your niggas' brain on smoke shacks. This is your brain on fucking vapes. This is your brain on fucking twerking. This is your brain on fucking everything, man. This is your brain on everything, man. Fuck it, I'm done, man. I'm finished. All right, salute my people in here. What up, John Shab? Front Street, Big Phil, Malaya, Canardo, Sassy. What's up? Word, he listened to one show because he said something about somebody. It's like he got mad. Okay. My bad. I shouldn't have read that. What up, 105? Scrambled egg with cheese. She tried to make a scrambled omelet. Oh, man. Niggas brain lost off twerking, man. Our brains are scrambled. Fucked up. People brain scrambled ain't never did drugs a day in their life. They never did shit. That's why it's over for us. That's why it's finished, man. It ain't finished because of nothing else. Ain't no damn race war. You got to war against yourself, man. You got to decide on how the hell you going to eat for the day. That's your fucking war. What the fuck you going to eat for the day? How you going to get it done? That's your mission. Operation Feed Yourself. That's going to be hard for a lot of y'all. That's the real war y'all got. Ain't no goddamn war going on out here. Ain't no damn race war. That was all cat, man. You ain't going back to Africa neither, man. How the fuck you go to Africa? You can't even fucking make nothing to eat for yourself. You going to starve, man. You go to Africa, you don't eat that shit over there. You have to eat American shit. You can't cook. You done. That's it, man. The fuck, man? What the fuck want you to understand? I'm just saying this shit, man. Learn how to cook, man. Grilled cheese or something. The fuck? Stop the bullshit, y'all. How the hell you gonna rise up talking about we gonna do this, we gonna do that? You can't even do shit for yourself, man. Stop the bullshit. You is no different from a patient that is in a wheelchair drooling because they can't cook neither. You just saying shit. B. Taylor, what's up? What's up, One Track? What's up, Shayna, man? What's up, Natasha Jordan? Yeah, man. And I'm gonna tell y'all again, man. If you're married and lady, you can't cook, I ain't gonna say nothing. But I know that feminist movement tricked y'all. The kitchen. The feminist movement tricked women to hate the kitchen. They got so finesse, they made them think going to the kitchen make them less of a woman. So a lot of women, they had beef with the kitchen since the Obama era. They think the kitchen is evil. They think the stove is evil, y'all. They think the kitchen is how a man use masculinity on them because he's hungry. Yo, this world is fucked up. That's why I say a lot of y'all got tricked with that dumb shit. You got caught up in every goddamn agenda. Now you stupid. You're fucking dumb. No, man. The woman work her magic in the kitchen, man. They told you, man. Your ancestors told you, man. The food was to the man's stomach was to his heart. A lot of y'all got problems because it ain't just because no. Most of your problems come from you can't feed the nigga. That's why he always energy and mad and up. He's hungry. That's why he always arguing and beefing with you. If you feed that nigga, he'll fuck around and go to sleep. If you make that nigga some soul food, he will go to sleep. And guess what, chick? If you knew how to cook, the nigga will have nigga-itis. He would not be able to cheat on you and leave and go outside. He'll be tired. The nigga eat, drink some liquor, nigga out. But since you can't cook, nigga get up. I'm going to shorty crib across the street. That's why y'all keep losing. Also, you can't cook. That's why he got a work boo and he eat lunch with her. And when he come home, he say, I'm not hungry. I'm straight. Because he know you can't cook. And that's why, another thing when you can't cook, that's why you always going to see your man gonna come home and say, I ate already, babe. I'm straight. I'm straight. That really mean you can't cook. I don't want that shit. All right, y'all. Tap out. We finish. We out. One. Hey, y'all thought about something. Don't when you cook, you use spices? How the hell her name Ice Spice and she can't even fucking cook? She ain't got no goddamn spice or no sauce. Hey, yo, Ankle Baby, you starting drama with that, man. Hey, y'all don't read that chat that's on the screen. Don't read that. Don't read that message, man. Don't read that. Yeah, ladies, some of y'all, your man ain't cheating on you, man. He ain't having sex with nobody else. He just go over other people's house to eat, man. He just rock with shorties so he can eat, man. You feel me? You can't cook, so he got about three big girls he cheat on you with, but he just go to their house and get food. That's it, man. They feed him good. You know how your man gonna have stamina in the bedroom if you ain't fucking cook for the nigga? You see that? You mad at him because he ain't putting no work, but the nigga's hungry. You can't cook. So that's it. He ain't got no nutrition. You only gonna get with so many pumps. The nigga had to work all that shit, pay the bills. You ain't cooked, so what the fuck he gonna do? Nigga only got a couple pumps left. So that's what I'm telling y'all, man. Don't be mad at that. Bro ain't even smashing them other chicks. He just trying to eat. That's it, man. I'm just letting y'all know because I don't want to see this shit no more, and I don't want y'all to lose y'all family because of this dumb shit because you can't cook. I'm out, man. That's right, y'all. That's all we doing, man. Everybody that been trying to run game on us, trick us, finesse us, we exposing all of them. Told them that shit over with. All you old heads still trying to trick black people, pack that shit up. All right? Pack that shit up. This shit ain't working no more. Go back to your bosses and get a new manual. This shit ain't working, man. That's all we saying, man. And I know y'all be listening to these videos. A lot of y'all on YouTube now. We not going for none of this shit y'all trying to pull off. That's all I'm saying.